Making time to pursue health and fitness goals can often feel like a selfish pursuit, especially if you're not a kid anymore, right? When I first started going to the gym, I was 18. I had absolutely zero responsibilities, no family that needed me, I don't have kids. No family that needed me, no job, no responsibility, no relationships. That looks a whole lot different if you're above the age of about 24. Therefore, getting in shape and building muscle is not so much about which exercises to do, how much protein to eat. It's more about fitting it into your lifestyle. That's where most people break down. Today, if you give me 4 or 5 minutes, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that, even if you've got a whole lot of responsibilities. Just to give you some background, like I said, when I first started working out, I was 18, going to uni. I did absolutely nothing else. All I did was train, that was it. Now, I own multiple businesses. I've juggled many successful relationships. I have obligations to my family. I have a full-time career. I got a lot of shit going on, right? I don't just have infinite time to go to the gym anymore. If anything, I have almost no time. It's for that reason I've devised these strategies to help me stay on track with my fitness. The first strategy I always employ is being efficient with my time at the gym. Gone are the days of 2 to 3 hour workouts. The good thing is you don't need them. My workouts will typically consist of 35 to 45 minutes of working out a couple of times a week when I'm really busy. How are we so efficient with these workouts? A few ways. Number one, reduce rest times. I tend to have 45 seconds to 60 seconds in between sets, no longer. Number two, reduce redundant exercises. If I've done a chest fly, for example, I won't then do another chest fly through the workout for the sake of volume. I'll instead just go super hard with that one exercise that ticks the box for that movement. Thirdly, I train at a gym very close to where I am. I'm actually at a franchise of gyms that has availability pretty much anywhere around the city I'm in. So that way I'm never more than 10 or 15 minutes away from the gym, because that commute adds up. Let's say you're 30 minutes away from a gym. That's an hour of time you just spent in the car. Yes, you can use that time to make calls, which I often do, but you don't want to just gift an hour of your time away to travel every day. I also tend to keep the socializing in a gym to a minimum. There are times outside of the gym where I can socialize. Yes, I'll give a nod to people I see regularly, but I won't spend a bunch of time talking to people. I know it sounds harsh, but we kind of have to be harsh here. We're trying to be efficient, in and out, job done. So that's strategy one, involving actually going to the gym. We want to make that as efficient and small of a time as possible. That way, there's not as much time away from the rest of our responsibilities. The second strategy I employ is more to do with time management. It involves picking times to go to the gym and train that aren't going to interfere with the rest of life. I know you're going to hate me for this, but the majority of this means going early or going late. Going early suits most people better. If you can wake up slightly earlier and squeeze in a little 45-minute gym session, that way the rest of your day is free for everything else. That's a great way to stay on top of your fitness goals without giving up the rest of your life. Let's say you have a lunch break at your job. That lunch break becomes your gym session. Congratulations. It's all about finding little times where you're not going to interfere with the other things you have going on in life, but you can consistently get to the gym. So for me, that's waking up early or going during a lunch break. My third strategy typically involves overcoming fitness barriers within a relationship. Now, there's quite an ongoing meme where when a guy's single, he's in super good shape and he gets in a relationship and suddenly he's fat. We want to avoid that. But oftentimes you can encounter friction with your partner if you spend a lot of time going to the gym and not hanging out with them. That friction is the topic for another relationship-based video, but we're just gonna work around that here. A good way to work around that is to bring your partner with you to the gym. It saves you going on dates later as well. If it's causing friction, bring your partner along. You don't necessarily have to work out together. He or she will just like seeing you at the gym. They'll feel like you're spending time with them. My fourth and final strategy involves overall life setup and how you treat the gym in general. For me, as I have mounting responsibilities, I deal with more people, I deal with more clients, I have more relationships. The way that the gym is integrated into my life makes it sort of an immovable object. And everyone else knows this. Because of my results and because of the fact that I'm very diligent with what I eat and how I train, people know that at some point I must be going to the gym. It's not a surprise to people. So if you can make this clear to people through results or through a discipline or through a commitment, they're gonna be much less likely to question it when you go to the gym that day. So this is less about negotiating with the environment around you and more about making it clear that going to the gym is part of your day. For a lot of people, when you start going to the gym consistently, it's gonna improve the rest of your day anyway. So those other people and responsibilities in your life should want you to go and train. Let's recap. I don't want you skipping any of the 4 steps. First step, reduce your time at the gym in general. You can get away with 30 to 45 minutes 3 or 4 times a week. That's gonna give you optimal results. Any more than that is great, but it's not entirely necessary. You're gonna get about 10% extra gains. It's not crazy. Number 2 is about finding a nice time slot to allocate the gym whenever you can. Typically, I suggest early in the morning or at lunchtime or at night, times where it's not going to interfere with the other things going on in life. Number 3 is relationship based. If your partner is upset about you going to the gym without them, bring them along. I don't care if they don't want to go to the gym. It's a bonding experience for both of you. And number 4 is making it clear that the gym and staying fit is a key part of who you are. People are much less likely to challenge it and have issues with it if they can see it's an integral part of who Mike is. I've been training so much and committing so much to fitness that it's been a very long time since I said, oh, I'm going to the gym, and someone was like, the gym? What are you gonna do there? It's just so natural. It's a key part of who I am, and it should be a key part of who you are if you're keen to commit to fitness long term. Employ those 4 strategies. I promise you'll see a better work-life balance when it comes to fitting in the gym, and that's only gonna lead to better results in the gym. And that's what we want, right? If you got some value from this video, feel free to subscribe. I've got a whole lot more videos about balancing work, career, relationships, and the gym coming out soon. I've sort of been forced into this world because of my life, but it's good. We're rolling with it. That being said, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next one.